Perfect. Great. So, everybody, welcome to today's webinar, which is basically based on enhancing productivity with Vryno CRM and Meramonitor integration. I'm Ankit, your host, and I'm thrilled to have you here. Joining me today is Abhijit from Meramonitor, who will share insights on how powerful integration can transform time and activity tracking. And apart from that, case management, project management, task management, and sales tracking. Now let's get started. Abhijit, welcome to the webinar. Can you start by introducing Meramonitor to our audience?
Sure, thanks, Ankit. Before I start, I just want to make sure that the audience is able to see the PPT because I'm not seeing it.
So. I am yet to present that. I will.
Okay, sure.
Right.
Okay, thanks, Ankit. And great. Good evening, good morning, everybody, wherever you are logging in from. Meramonitor is a comprehensive time and task tracking tool designed to help businesses monitor employee performance and optimize workflows while boosting productivity. Our solution focuses on delivering real-time insights on actionable data, ensuring seamless tracking of work and activities, both by management and self. With this integration with Vryno CRM, we have taken efficiency to an entirely next level. Ankit, back to you.
Perfect. So, is my screen visible to you?
Yes, it is.
Great to hear that. Perfect. So thank you so much for that introduction, Abhijit. Just give me a very small moment. Let's move towards the introduction of Meramonitor. Let's talk a little about how basically Meramonitor is, what all features does it offer, Abhijit, if you could just walk us through that a little.
That's what I summarily spoke about, but predominantly Meramonitor sits on a user's machine and records everything that you do, the softwares that you use, the websites that you visit, and takes a screen grab periodically of your work screen. And based on this data that is captured every minute that you're working, there are various different types of analytics that are generated. Like I said earlier, predominantly both for management as well as self. The name Meramonitor suggests that it's a productivity tool for yourself. So you could yourself look at the reports and help improve your efficiency and productivity.
Perfect. Thank you so much for that introduction. Meanwhile, guys, I'll quickly introduce you to Vryno. Vryno basically works in the principle of one app, one solution, while being a suite of business applications. As of now, we have 12 business applications, which include CRM, Projecto, Funnelio, each of them taking care of various business processes. But at the same time, we are making sure that each of our applications that we have created is low code, no code. Just to make sure that in case you want to change it by yourself, you don't want to invest in customizations and you want to go DIY mode, you're always basically able to customize it the way you would want your CRM to be. Secondly, it's a mobile first CRM, which basically means regardless of what device you're using, your UI or UX is not going to get affected. You can use the application on the go, wherever, whenever. Then it's an integration buffet. Vryno offers you API integrations with multiple applications based on the use case. We are also available on Zapier and Pabbly in case you want to take that route to get an integration with Vryno. Apart from that, last but not the least, Vryno is a CRM which is made for you by you. We basically take feedbacks from our customers and we make sure that every feature that is getting introduced into Vryno is basically what you would want to see instead of just creating an application based on the think heads that we have at the organization. Moving forward, we're going to give you the overview of the integration. So just let's start to talk about the integration, and this collaboration between Vryno and Meramonitor brings together basically the best of both the worlds. I'm sorry. Here are the key benefits that you get. Firstly, real-time activity tracking integrated with case, project, and task management. Centralized data for seamless collaboration. Streamlined workflows across departments. Enhanced sales activity tracking with actionable insights. And last but not the least, improve decision making through insights that are time bound. Abhijit, could you elaborate on how Mera Monitor's time tracking capabilities complement Vryno CRM management tool?
Absolutely, Ankit. So Mera Monitor's tracking capability, like I said earlier, starts with an agent sitting on your system, which ensures employees' efforts are aligned with the organization goal. By integrating with Vryno CRM, we are combining the strength of both softwares by real-time visibility into task progress and team performance, by effort tracking tied directly to case and project outcomes, and better prioritization of sales and operational tasks based on these metrics. Together, we are offering businesses a holistic solution to manage and optimize their operations.
Great. Now let's talk about the industries we've been serving through this integration a little. This integration is versatile, can benefit a wide range of industries, including digital marketing and advertising, which would be the first industry we're going to talk about. Here, this integration lets you efficiently manage campaigns, track team efforts, and improve client communication. The next industry getting featured is ID services and software development. Here, you can basically streamline your project timelines and ensure timely delivery with detailed activity tracking. Next up, for consulting firms, this particular integration between Vryno and Meramonitor lets you monitor billable hours, manage cases, and optimize workflows. And Abhijit, would you like to talk about the other industries?
Absolutely. So, among the existing clients that we can talk about, I think a bulk of our clients are accounting firms and financial services, where Mera Monitor ensures client data security. We are able to monitor billable hours, manage cases, and optimize workflows. We also serve the IT services sector. Several of our clients are software development companies or other IT services. And they are able to track project hours, billable hours, etc. We serve education and training, where we can track student efforts, tutor and teacher productivity, manage training programs, and optimize administrative tasks. We have also got a fair share of e-commerce and retail customers, where Mera Monitor helps them to improve sales tracking, manage tasks, and enhance customer support. Ankit, over to you.
Great. Perfect. Now let's talk about our customers, right? These are the list of customers that we are working with, right? And you can go through these names. These are some of the top competing companies. Few of them are growing, few of them are well established, and they've been using this integration to benefit the time tracking capabilities or employee tracking capabilities of Mera Monitor and sales management capabilities of Rhino CRM. Now, very quickly moving forward, I thought that it would be great if we can share a few case studies of a few of our clients that we are working on. So in this particular case, I'm going to talk about Shopify Solutions, a digital marketing agency and a web designing agency. So they've implemented the Vryno CRM and Mera Monitor integration to manage their client projects and internal workflows. And by using integrated tools, what they achieved was a 30% reduction in project turnaround time, improved team accountability with real-time activity tracking. Last but not the least, better client satisfaction through transparent communication and timely updates. These results have been transformative for their operations. Over to you, Abhijit. Let's talk about one of the case studies. It belongs to you.
Sure, Ankit, thanks a lot. I would like to talk about a consulting firm that we have recently been working with. They needed a solution to track billable hours and manage cases efficiently. After adopting our integration with Vryno, the client in the consulting industry experienced a 25% improvement in project delivery timelines and reported higher employee satisfaction due to streamlined workflows. The combination of Vryno CRM's management tools and Mera Monitor's tracking capability provided invaluable to their operations. These examples demonstrate the real-world impact of such an integration.
Couldn't agree more, Abhijit. And thank you so much for sharing the inspiring story around the integration. Now let's open the floor for the questions. Please type your questions in the chat box. We're open for the Q&A session now, and we'll address as many questions as we can on the session.
So Ankit, we wrapped up that webinar pretty fast. I think we have a couple of questions coming in now.
Absolutely. The repercussions.
So somebody is asking, what are the core features that makes Vryno CRM indispensable for sales teams?
Well, that's a good question. So I would basically distribute it to, I think, four major points that I can think of when I hear that question. The first thing I would say would be real-time lead tracking and pipeline management. Maintaining a customer's journey and while tracking all the communication you're having is absolutely necessary for you to be able to manage your sales better. So for that, I mean, you have tracking on the basis of lead statuses, you have tracking on the basis of lead sources, you can get your reports around that, create dashboards around that, and all of those reports and analytics kind of bring everything together for you. And then pipeline management lets you track where exactly most of your deals, if at all they're getting stuck somewhere, you would know what stage you need to work on and whether the issue is with the owner of the deal or your sales rep or with the process that you're following. Then you have automated follow-ups and smart reminders. It's always important for you to be able to make sure that the follow-ups are firstly on time with your leads, and secondly, they are crisp, right? You do not waste a lot of time while creating those. So features like email templates, WhatsApp templates, or IVR integrations with the CRM helps you reduce time on other things, and you'll be able to like make sure that all the follow-ups are on time and with reminders, since we have a mobile application as well. Regardless of whether you're sitting on your system or you're on the go, you'll always get a reminder for a follow-up that you've scheduled for yourself. Next up, advanced analytics with data-driven decision making. You have reports, you have dashboards, which I've already mentioned, which would help you basically track, basically get graphs, I mean, pictorial representations of what exactly is happening with your organization and data around it. And last but not the least, omni-channel communication. It's very important for you to make sure that you are able to reach your audience in maximum ways possible, and at the same time, you don't have to use 10 different applications to communicate via 10 different sources with your audience. With Vryno, you can integrate your email, you can integrate your WhatsApp account, you can integrate an IVR functionality, and everything is happening on just one screen. So tomorrow, if I need to know what exactly particular individual has been doing, or what all responses I've been getting from them, or I want to create lead scoring or customer scoring rules around that, everything is right at my disposal on one screen. I hope that answers the question.
I would like to actually add, based on the topic of today, where I know also extends its functionality far beyond its core CRM functionality by all these integrations, such as Meramonitor itself is a vast array of functionality which gets added on to Vryno through this kind of an integration. And I know Vryno is integrated with multiple other tools, which you mentioned
Absolutely.
earlier.
Absolutely, and also good that you pointed that this particular thing out. So while we are getting integrated, this entire webinar, we've discussed that how we can basically integrate Vryno with Meramonitor and how the time tracking capabilities adds value to your sales rep. So if they are making a visit somewhere, or you just want to track what exactly they've been doing the entire day, right? Whether they've been making those calls, or I mean, sales reps are famous for lying. I am a sales rep as well. I lie too. I lie a lot. So to be able to track whether a person is actually backing the claims that they're making, I think Meramonitor is the right tool with all the screenshots at your disposal, the time tracking at your disposal, and if there's a follow-up, a call coming, or any task that is being created, most important bit is a right thing should be assigned to a right person at the right time. Because if that is not going to happen, there is a good chance that you might end up losing an opportunity, because there is no business I mean, I would say with most of the businesses, you have a lot of competitors. So if there is a competitor, with your business, and if you take time in responding to a particular lead or a customer, there's a good chance you might lose that lead or customer, and this is where this integration comes into the picture.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, the next question is for Meramonitor, and someone has asked, how does Meramonitor track employee activity without disrupting the workflow? And that's an easy question. I would also deviate a little to add in here that Meramonitor works across all platforms, so Mac OS, Windows, as well as Android. Everything is supported by Meramonitor, and Meramonitor is actually two parts. One is a web part, which is, of course, sitting on a web server somewhere, so nothing to do with the actual person who's using Meramonitor. For the actual user, Meramonitor is a silent agent which sits in the background and just keeps capturing the data. So it does not, it does have a front end if required, and if required, you can hide that front end as well. So it does not interfere with anything that you are doing on your desktop.
Sounds great. I hope that answers your question, Shagun. Next question is from Rishi, and he asks, how does Mera Monitor Vryno CRM integration help remote teams maintain transparency and accountability without compromising on employee autonomy? Do you want to give a go to this question, Abhijit ji?
Sure, sure, sure. We get asked this a lot because one is it is called monitor, so there is a natural natural inhibition towards monitoring, and it's a culture thing. I think with more and more organizations having either all their teams remote or hybrid. Hybrid is the keyword of today's workplace. So several people are working from home. While Meramonitor does enable monitoring those team members, we strongly feel that it also enables the employee themselves to monitor and see where their time is going away. Because while sitting at home, it is very easy to lose time in unproductive activities. It's easy to get distracted, and often a team member is questioning at the end of the day, where did my time go? And so Meramonitor enables them to track themselves. As well as the management is also more secure. They don't have to keep looking at the reports all the time. There is a lot of intelligent reporting, and the whole purpose is to catch that one errant employee, if at all, and help largely all employees to monitor their own productivity.
Makes absolute sense. Moving forward, we have a question. Can we add call recording software to Vryno like we add on Salesforce? Absolutely, you can. So while I was answering the previous question where I mentioned why is it important to use this integration, Mera Monitor and Vryno integration, I had also mentioned that we are basically integrating with plenty of platforms. We have API documentation readily available on the website. So if there's any platform which is open for integration, we can get integrated with that. So yes, we have plenty of partners like OzoneTel as well. You can use for your IVR integration, and call recording features goes hand to hand with that. So of course you can have call recording software associated or integrated with Vryno, of course. Next question is from Rishita. And Rishita is asking, how does integrating Mera Monitor with Vryno CRM create a competitive advantage for us? I think I should give it a go first, and then Abhijit, you can add to it. I mean, because there are a lot of advantages, and I think we are oozing to answer this question. So, first thing, of course, is uh, you are able to track your employees. That is the first advantage, and that is the biggest advantage in the first place. You know what exactly they've been doing, and if there's any part of the day they are. I'll give you a few examples. So let's say you notice that a particular employee of yours is less active, let's say between 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. As a manager, I would tell that employee to do something else, something less boring, so that the time frame where he's less active, and I'll make sure that I don't give him a monotonous task, because that'll again become even more difficult for him, and he might again lose more time in that time frame. So I can make those adjustments. Plus, apart from that, I can also make sure, as I told you, that while since we have case management, project management in Vryno, either of these two applications basically require tasks or tickets being created. Now, when a ticket is assigned, it's your existing customer, and they have paid to give you to basically get whatever services they're getting from you. So when there is a ticket or a task that is supposed to be completed on time, it's important to make sure that that particular task or ticket is being assigned to the right individual at the right time, of course. And in case somebody is not available, you need to have such workflows that that ticket is automatically assigned to somebody else who's available on that day. So all of these things you'll not find in other applications, because you can either manage somebody's attendance or availability, or you can manage the ticketing and cases within a platform. But this integration brings it all together. The platform knows when an employee is available or when a resource is available and who's the best resource. You can always take it a step further. Let's say there is a person A who handles escalations for department A. You can have such workflows within Rhino. You can make sure that a relevant task or case is being assigned to the right individual who normally handles that task. So even the task assignment is automated based on whosoever is supposed to complete the task or whosoever basically handles those tasks within the organization. Abhijit ji, if you have something to add to this, what I've just mentioned.
Absolutely, and I will go. I was reading forward, and there is another question about data-driven decision making and how Mera Monitor is going to enable data-driven decision making. I think it is kind of aligned with the answer to this question, or rather, what I want to add. And continuing on the path that you took of task monitoring, so you have a ticket or a task which is assigned to a person, and he completes that task. Uh, and more often than not guesstimates the time required for closing this. Now that is absolute data driven, because he or she can select that task on their Mera Monitor dashboard, and then as soon as they are done, they select the next task, and Mera Monitor seamlessly calculates the amount of time that they actually spent on the ticket, even if it is in multiple brackets. So the person may work for, let's say, 15 minutes in the morning, answer some emails associated with the ticket, and then later in the afternoon again spends another 15 minutes. So Mera Monitor, along with Vryno, is able to report actual time taken. And that kind of data-driven decision making is the key that is unlocked by this integration. That's just one of the examples. Of course, there are many more.
Absolutely. Depends on industries as well. I mean, use cases change,
Yes.
but the value does not with this integration. Next question is from an anonymous attendee, and the question is, how does Rhino CRM's integration ecosystem enhance business efficiency? Uh, okay, so the first prerequisite with an integration is the fact that you are trying to bring data from different platforms to one platform, which of course in this case is Rhino CRM. So when you're doing that, you're making sure as an employee also that you are not looking into 10 different tabs on your Chrome or any browser that you're using, right? You're just looking at one tab, which is Vryno, and you know what exactly you're supposed to do. And along with that, workflows basically automate your tasks. So let's say if I am supposed to drop an email after I do a follow up with an individual, or let's say if I have a meeting with somebody, instead of manually typing that email, automatically those meeting notes will be created through the transcription, and as soon as a meeting is closed, Vryno will send that particular email with all the notes that you've created during that meeting to that person automatically. So such automations that make sure that you don't have to do most of your tasks as a sales representative or somebody handling projects or cases manually. is something that automatically enhances business efficiency. And and this is more about the integration with Meramonitor, but there's several other applications that we can integrate it with as well, like IVR, WhatsApp. You integrate with those applications, use Meramonitor for time tracking, and make sure that all the follow-ups, all the touch points with your customers or leads are basically centralized on one platform, and you have it at your disposal whenever you open Vryno or Meramonitor app.
On that count, Ankit, I would like to add something because
Mhm.
coming from a technology background, I was obviously closely involved in this integration project.
Right.
And I appreciate the fact that Vryno is also very built in a very open architecture. So the architecture is built to allow softwares like Meramonitor to be integrated, which is quite interesting. And we have also learned a lot during this integration from a technology integration perspective. So I look forward to, and of course, this is just the beginning.
Absolutely. Uh,
Um,
yeah.
I see the next question is actually something which I am very passionate about. And that is, I touched upon that earlier, is that the word monitor sometimes kicks up negative connotations, especially with the employee task force. And not only have we ourselves in our organization done an amazing job in managing that, I have had close interactions with many CEOs, many entrepreneurs in helping them manage this. And the key answer to this is building a positive culture in the organization. So, building a positive culture is very easily said, but a tough job and has to be done every day. And especially when you incorporate tools like see, it is important to put a check and balance, right?
Mhm.
So from a management point of view, it is important to put that check and balance. At the same time, it is important to have a healthy line of communication with all the team members so that everybody is aware of why this is being done and the larger picture. And in one line, healthy communication and open culture.
Perfect. Now, the next question is from Mansi, and she is asking, how does Vryno CRM's integration ecosystem enhance business efficiency? I think we've answered this question.
I
All
think
right.
there are two questions. I think the next question is regarding white labeling.
Uh, okay. No, we have a question from Rishi as well.
That is the one I answered just now.
Oh, okay, perfect. And is white labeling an option? Uh, with Vryno, as of now, no. White labeling is not an option. And you can answer for or Meramonitor BGG. Is that an option with
Well,
Meramonitor?
Meramonitor, in the current version that is integrated into Vryno right now, it is you will see the Meramonitor brand. However, as going forward, because Meramonitor is a great ancillary tool.
Mhm.
So while it works independently, as we integrate into softwares like Vryno, we do have it in our roadmap to make it completely white labeled so that it would appear as a feature of Vryno rather than a separate software which is integrated.
Sounds interesting. All right. I think we've wrapped up all the questions. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. And I hope you guys found our answers informative and satisfactory. Uh, Now, thank you everyone for joining us today in the first place. We hope you found the session insightful and are excited about the possibilities this integration offers. If you have further questions or need any assistance around any of the two softwares we just mentioned, Vryno and Meramonitor, of course, feel free to reach out to us. And Abhijit, thank you for sharing your expertise, showcasing Meramonitor's value in this collaboration.
Thanks, Ankit, and thanks everybody for having been a great audience. Thank you for those insightful questions. I hope we were able to answer your questions, and I hope we have been able to excite you about this. I mean, I guess most of you are existing customers of Vryno. So I hope we have been able to answer your create a buzz about Mera Monitor in your mind. As a special thank you, we are happy to offer all the attendees a free trial of Mera Monitor for a period of 10 days. Thank you, Ankit, for this
Oh,
opportunity.
that's exciting. All right, then. Have a great day, everyone. Stay productive. Keep smiling. Thanks.
Thanks, everybody. Bye bye.
Thanks.